When I was making those last year, that is the worst thing I've ever done.
Oh, I can do that.
I hate it.
I can do that.
Like, what was it, Tuesday when I announced like the winners? So when I got done, I was like, don't make me do it for another year. Like, I hate it.
You just gotta do it a little more.
Yeah, that's probably true. Because teaching and sitting in front of the kids made me nervous at first talking. And now you can't say anything, shut up. Can I tell you what?
Justin, go get, he's gone. Where'd they get, where's that at?
Virginia, Richmond, I think.
I bet she's excited.
Yeah.
Yes, so they both heard him.
Yeah, he might have came before his flight left.
I accidentally called you, I meant to call Matt, and then I think you called me from the.
I don't think I called you, I now can bring out my phone.
You
Now
looked to
says
see you, like,
Jesus.
you just called and you picked it up and it probably called you. Yeah, cause I called you and I'm like, oh crap.
Because you want to have more disinformation out there.
Somebody asked me today, how come we're wanting to build a daycare center. Somebody took this invitation because they heard just through our meeting, we talked about the diaper changing and, you know, they can just go and they got daycare center out there.
A branch out.
Yeah, no, that's not very
Unfortunately, there's nothing that can suck your general fund down quicker than the daycare.
Oh, sure.
So I would not be recommending that.
Well, that's how misinformation goes.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Quick.
It's like that creation. So they were, by the time it gets to the end, it's nothing altogether.
You know, we did that in our session, one of our sessions at SAI this summer. And I was thinking 4K and principals are well, superintendents in line of 10 and 4 years out. It was about 10, 12 people, each one of them. There wasn't one that got that. And ours was so bad.
$5.
Unbelievable.
Well, it's 7:00. The clock just clicked 7 here on the clock here, so we'll call the meeting to order. Okay, could Ashley, would you please do roll call?
All right, Director Worrell,
Here.
Director Ferris,
Here.
Director Lee,
Here?
Director Bird,
Here.
Director Clayton.
Here.
Thank you. Okay, approval of the agenda as presented. We have a motion.
I'll make a motion to approve the agenda as presented.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the agenda as presented. On favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Open forum.
Brooke and I are here. We are members of the social committee. This is just a committee that we have within the school. Historically, it's always been just on the elementary side. The purpose of our social committee is just to do things to help support our teachers. Last year, we would do cinnamon rolls once a month on Fridays, and we would use any students that got positive office referrals, they would go with me, and we would deliver them to teachers. We've done other things like Christmas gifts, and we're just trying to kind of brighten the teachers' days throughout the school year. This year, one thing that we're trying to do is we're trying to be more inclusive and join both sides of the building together. And in an effort to do that, we're trying to raise some more funds. So ultimately, we are here asking for an approval for a fundraiser. We would like to partner with Rebel Nutrition to sell some. They're doing it differently now. They're gonna sell gift certificates, coupons or whatever, that you can then redeem on a specific Sunday to Rebel Nutrition to get teas. We would like to sit during conferences night. That way we have access to all students and all parents. But that would be, we're raising funds just for the social committee, just to again, lighten up the teachers and the staff that we have here.
So it's like they're just donating to the, so what's the fundraiser?
The fundraiser is we sell the certificates, like a coupon. The way that it's been explained to me is that we're gonna be selling these tickets. It's a $10 tea. They get the coupon from us. They will take it to Rebel Nutrition the following Sunday, and they get to redeem that ticket for their tea on Sunday. And then, yeah, we're gonna make about,
That's the catch there, you get $1 a tea.
I think it's $5 per ticket that we will end up getting. If we sell all the tickets, it'll be about $500.
$10 a ticket?
And then with the hope, we would put together like a sunshine cart or a social
Yes.
committee cart. So we'd have like drinks or snacks on it. And then like on a random Friday, we could go around the building and deliver to the teachers, just kind of boost morale within the school building.
Who's in charge of all that then? Who's gonna oversee all that? You?
The Sunshine Cart.
Well, the fundraiser.
The fundraiser, I was planning on sitting for most of conferences. We've talked with, like, I think Connie Smith's on the high school side would be willing to sit and sell them on the high school side as well. The Sunshine Cart idea, I think, would be a little bit of preschool just on Fridays since they have lower numbers, and then me as well, but.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds good. We'll address it during our new business.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right. Okay. Well, business. What do we have going on there? Nothing here.
It's just consent agenda.
Okay.
Yeah,
This
his links are condensed for some reason.
Really?
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So consent agenda,
I need to look dumber in that computer. So, okay.
the bills, are in there. There's a few things we're gonna review that, was mentioned earlier. And then the activity fund balances. We have not received our end of the year and beginning of the next year from Forecast 5. So once that comes shortly,
This week or next week.
yeah, whenever I get it all, I'll add it to the next one and share that with you. Cause I've got those agendas made already, not the action items, but if you remember, we have to have 2 in election year, 2 meetings in back to back. So any other questions? Otherwise,
Looks like the activity funds are
Oh, I'm good.
good. That's good. Okay, we have a motion to,
Make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
okay, we have a second.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion, a second to approve the consent agenda. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. I'm gonna go to business here, right here.
yeah,
Try that, see what happens.
hit the, yeah, now hit the next arrow under reports. That the arrow beside it.
Okay. There,
Yep.
okay. Your turn.
Are we there?
Yeah, I'm there.
Okay.
Well, barely. Hang in there with me.
All right, so September 25th, attended elementary principal statewide mentoring meeting in Des Moines with my mentor. So just focused on scheduling monthly meetings, addressing each other's questions and thoughts, just kind of reflected how the school year's gone. We wrapped up Healthy Choices Week last week, and then we also had Fire Prevention Day on Wednesday. Professional collaboration, so today, in Mapleton, I met with some other principals, that are in the Western Valley Conference, and kind of like I say, just a great opportunity to gather insight, build knowledge, and network. Some upcoming events, we have our fall concert next week, on Thursday, and then peer-to-peer conferences are the following week on the 28th and 30th. So it's been a quick first quarter, very rewarding, but I just learned a lot, so it's been good.
Thank you.
Good, thank you.
That's pretty cut and dry. Thanks for your work and move on. And that would be Mr. Dries.
For PD, we've been working with the Risk AI tool for lesson plan development and support. Also did review the state report card. Kind of broke it down, basically see what our next step is after we've made the improvements we have. We've been meeting as our career and tech with Connie to develop our career education plan, which is a report that Connie does, and that's links right to that school report card. So getting the different certifications and things like that the CTE people do on that report, so it helps us out that much more on the college readiness part of it. I had students meet with a WIT representative who take classes through WIT, just trying to make sure students are taking classes that are going to transfer to a four-year school or within the skills trade that they want to go into, so they're not just taking classes and then everybody gets farther, I guess, with being focused on their area that they want to go into. Without Mr. Butters this year, we've had to switch our Rebel time, which we meet every Monday for 20 minutes. We've kind of changed it to more of a win time or what I need now. So basically the at-risk students are getting individual time with teachers so that they can get caught up on missing work so that we don't have students not making the grade at the end of the semester. Had students attend the Build My Future program with Mr. Berg. Tomorrow we have a group of freshmen going to Orange City for the Green Hand Fire Up. Fall sports are winding down and getting ready for the winter season. So.
Sounds good. I had about 20 ag teachers at the shop yesterday. We went to up to where the MCI, what's that, the the ADA, or
ADA, yeah.
They went up there and they had quite a program. It was 3 or 4 of us that met with them and talked about the careers.
Yep.
So about the hands-on stuff. It was real good. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks, man.
Thanks. Okay, a physical plant, did we have a report, anything on that, or?
No, most of his stuff we'll talk about in the action items.
Okay,
That were the big items there.
okay. Well, we'll go with Mr. Leckner.
All right, the first link is certified enrollment. Yesterday, I finalized that and we are certified and done. So if you click on that link, it's going to go right to the school district's website, page that I have on there for the school enrollment and all the new ones. So last year, our actual enrollment was 566. This year is 567.1. We're up 1.1. The second graph tells a little more to the story. We are at a all-time high this year of 120 students open enrolled in. And we are at a pretty much 15-year low on open enrollments out. That's been decreasing, 43.4. So that is nice to see. The next graph is just kind of shows that enrollment in another form that we're providing students for. And then the last one kind of shows how our enrollment goes year to year since 2009. And if you, I should say, if you hover over any of those dots, the numbers are going to pop up. That's why I like putting it in the website like that. So,
Explain why.
yeah, yeah. Most likely the .1 is part of the EL program. There are different things, English language learners, and there's more of them, but that's probably the biggest one where you will earn a point student. If we have students that are taking college classes, we get a point of something for them. And it all adds up and we take them all, but it sounds weird. If it's 21, just a really short preschooler or something like that. All right, so that's our enrollment.
That'd be a good one to show some of these informational meetings, we have showed it.
Yeah, now that we got to finalize. Next one is Iowa School Performance Profile. The high school teachers put a graph together or put data in a spreadsheet and shared it with me. And one of the things that they had kept in there is social economics, because when I was talking to them about it, I explained that how that factors in statewide and area. So they use that category in there, and this is just for high school. I haven't done it for elementary. But I thought it was important to look at, as we had a very good score for our high school and improving. The third highest in the conference, just a hair off of two others. But for that being as high as it was, you can see our our free and reduced lunch based on the state was 36%. And that's the highest of the top three by far. So kudos to our staff for everything they do and to overcome that battle. You kind of see how the scores go down, and we're all good scores in our conference. There's nothing horrible there, but yeah, you take into effect the social economics, the free and reduced lunch percentage, and the higher it is, though sometimes the lower the scores are. One of them is not, but I just kind of like that kind of data, and that they put their time into it to research and look at it this Monday. I would share it with you, and then I was like, ooh, I could make a cool graph.
Yeah, so what's the numbers on the left represent?
That represents the score that the high school received with the Iowa School Profile,
That's
the
a
report
number.
card.
Okay.
Yeah. And so we were, I can't remember the actual score, but above 600.
Okay.
All right, next, went to a meeting Monday for Sergeant Bluff. We've been talking about career academies with them. One career academy they are going to start in January is their fire service. They hired a gentleman out of Sioux City to be their fire director, and he teaches those classes. And I guess not only just local, but he teaches nationwide. So this is an opportunity for kids to get into not just fire safety, but it leads into nursing, paramedic, all those law enforcement. You know, maybe they get into it and they start thinking the law as a career. So it could even be as a lawyer, you know.
Do they get credits, college credits?
They get college credit for it, yeah, and high school and we're still meeting on it, and Connie is gonna meet with, juniors and seniors about possibility of taking this.
When would they attend this, and during the school or after school?
And during the school day, 1:30, or I think it's 1:50 to 3:30. And that may change to something,
Then they come
Junior,
back.
It says just
just juniors, seniors?
juniors and seniors.
Is that pretty consistent with what Sergeant Bluff's doing, just juniors and seniors?
Mhm. Yeah, that's where they're at, and they're developing a whole prerequisite and.
I think there's age restrictions on it, so it's
Yeah.
why I go to juniors and
Okay.
seniors.
And that, I said yesterday during that, fair that I went to, Lawton Bronson was there, that ag teacher, and they were starting their kids, really, not just juniors and seniors, they were starting in junior high with a lot of that stuff, some of that career stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Really early, and I thought that was a great idea, because that's before they get so dramatic with their phones and everything else. These kids are really intent in 7th and 8th grade about building a tree house or a birdhouse or something. They were really into it. And you could see it when they got older, it wasn't quite as interesting, but the younger kids really ate up to that. I thought that was good.
and we did that as well this year. We started
Okay.
with our 7th and 8th grade.
Great.
We added ag into their
Well, good.
exploratories, so,
I think that's great.
yeah.
There was only one school that started in that, and it was Lawton Bronson. The rest of them was all high school.
Are there still talks of building that academy?
Because they took it off the bond,
Right, that's
the entire academy is not looking so rosy at the moment. So that's kind of,
Something that we think we could, like they're doing the fire one or whatever, could we?
We had a teacher.
I mean, I'm just saying, is it
Yeah,
something that we could look into?
we're still talking about what we can do without having their location.
That's
With, yeah, and I think what we're gonna see is maybe, don't quote me, but maybe we are looking more of our conference schools on the south side, trying to find classes where we'll host this and they'll
Yeah.
host that. I'm sorry about my phone again. I have it on Do Not Disturb, but I do have it so family members call in.
We gotta get you a yonder pouch. too.
Yeah.
That's pretty good,
Why do I need it in there? Just in
We gotta
case.
start that at school board meeting now.
We should do that. Good idea. Next on our list is the bus inspections, and went through that, so I do have the links for it. There are 2 of them, because we had bus number 1 being fixed, and a couple vans out of the area, when they were here for our inspection, but they got those done at a later time. I believe we have everything on those inspections fixed, and those buses are in service, that were out. It was quite the process, and we made it through, and spring will be even better once we get there. That's what I have there. Oh geez, I got, yeah, the November board meeting, because of ISB is always in the way, but also the voting this year. So when we get our, what is it we get, Ashley? The canvas for the votes,
Oh, yeah.
it was going to be later, and we just struggled with the time to get it to work for that canvas and everything. And then if you go too late, it goes into Thanksgiving. And so we threw out the idea of the 24th, a Monday night, the last Monday in November for our board meeting next month.
So I think like the day we were supposed to have it, the results come in, they have to like 10 PM or something, so I don't,
we can't guarantee.
Yeah, when we would have the actual final
Yeah,
to vote on.
that was on the 17th or 18th.
Yeah.
19th, we're at convention and
That's
so it's just always a messy month.
I'll be.
the 20th, that's from that convention, 20th through the,
Yeah, so we.
Yeah, the convention,
annual thing in the mornings.
yes, and I'm bringing that up. You probably received this in the mail with that handsome guy there. Did you notice that? You made it.
Yeah,
I did not notice it.
You made it this
How
year.
did you miss it?
Yeah.
That's my mom around here.
So that, yeah, the 19th is the pre-conference with those meeting dates. The 20th is the conference. And the post-conference is the 21st. My notes. So you're gone.
For sure, yeah.
So would you be back anytime that week or?
Yeah, I'll be back. Fly back on Tuesday.
Could you be here for Tuesday?
Thanksgiving, do, we don't know what day it is.
I'm pretty sure that is Thanksgiving week.
It is, that's the Monday, Tuesday. Yeah. I'm getting in early.
Okay.
Tuesdays.
So Tuesday, the 25th?
Well, what day is, yeah, what day do we get out?
Wednesday at 1:30.
Okay, so we're still here. Okay.
Yeah.
The conferences are always. Our conferences are the last week.
Yeah. So, okay. Let's write that down and I'll send it. Yeah. Okay, just for something for you to look at any time is that, IDEA, this is our special education differentiated accountability implementation support rubric for the 2025 year. You see our scores are 67, it's not a percent, it's a raw. So our level of support is level 1, means we decide what we want to do to change in our SPED program. Some people that are level 2 have to do other things, level 3, they state mandated items. So we're doing great in that department. It's all I'm sharing. And of course I spoke about fire safe science and I have links actually down here for you to look at. We talked about the workshop. Here's our good news for the day. First time in 6 years, we got an $8,107.02 insurance dividend. Well, first dividend in 6 years. Did it make our now go down? No, but we did get money back, so we'll take it.
Personal delivery.
Personal delivery, yeah.
Yeah.
Was that student group free and reduced lunch in there from last time?
I don't think
I don't think so. So, yeah. Okay, another chart for you, just something to look at, and I told you I'm kind of heavy on the free and reduced lunch. Looking at some of the schools over the years, free and reduced lunch rates, and I was just looking at how this goes, and I noticed that in some other schools, their enrollment's decreasing and their free and reduced lunch has been kind of going down. Ours is steadily inclined, kind of with, enrollment, and then you have school over there that's kind of remained the same, and you kind of see the tilt with it. So, I just always think it's interesting what's happening in your community and the factors that are there, and didn't know if it would bring up the conversation or not, but, we do see a little increase over the years with that.
How's the lunches going?
Yeah. What was that?
The lunch deal, how's it?
Oh, how do you guys think? It's been going good.
Kids are happy?
It's been very pleasant on my ears compared to previous years. There'll be things that come up that, we have talked about, or equipment breaks, that Justin has to fix our equipment, but nothing different than normal, but, I feel they are very friendly, quick to serve and to get things right. I don't think you can beat the options for it, today was taco in a bag, which is what I had, or a corn dog, or 2 types of pizza. That's better than when I was a kid, and here's your lunch. Enjoy it.
So the cost for what we were doing to this, do we see, where's that set, compared to what we were with our own people versus, the way we were doing it before? That we can't see that any difference there comparison to.
We will be having a comparison as, we take those bills in and take a look at it, more detail, of course. When we got into it, ideally, this is what we're spending for our program. And we were spending more per lunch than what we're paying now, so.
I just was asking.
The last few years were, kind of hard on our budget.
Do you get much feedback from the kids?
I know they're gonna do feedback. I took a little feedback in the beginning. Principals or teachers can say what they're hearing, but, if you've heard anything.
No, I think, like Jay said, there's more options available for the kids. I think it's just one of those, it was a brand new company coming into the school district, so there might have been a few hiccups in the beginning of just communication, but so far, they're friendly, they're great to talk to. If I have issues or, if I'm overseeing the elementary side, then I just ask them or go talk to them. So far it's been getting definitely a lot better. Like, beginning was a little bumpy, but again, it's just all new for everybody. So now we're kind of smooth.
In the elementary and high school, they have to provide one fresh made meal.
Homemade style meal, and then there's always that second option. Elementary gets 2 options, high school, I think, always has typically 3 options, but.
And every day I've been here, almost all of them, I ate that to try to all the meals that they've had so far. And I'm been very pleased with that, how good it tasted. Now, do kids all take those? No, you see a lot of corn dogs, you see a lot of pizza, especially on the secondary side. I don't know about the elementary. I see it, but not as.
A lot of them choose the other day, I think it was a fish sandwich, or kind of looked like a hamburger helper, like macaroni and hamburger. A lot of them chose the hamburger, the pasta dish, but.
High school kids get along good with it, Matt?
Yeah,
They get full enough?
there's a lot of kids that, pizza's an option. They eat pizza every day. There is an increase in kids that bring cold lunch.
Nice one.
But I think that's more so, that kind of goes in trends, where once prom comes, everybody's bringing their salad to fit into their dress, so,
That's just the guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so, but, you know, they're running the program how it should be run.
Right.
I heard the portions were smaller, but that's because back in our deal, it just was.
Yeah.
And now it's probably a little more
Playing
regular.
the kids.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, like, the
That's
way it's
really
supposed to
I
be.
mean,
Yeah, it's not like your mom.
it's been like the other way for years. I mean, it's always been
No,
that
that's
way.
the way it used to be like.
But if they wanna buy 6 helpings, they can get 6 helpings. We gotta pay for it.
Yeah. And he's like.
And I don't think this has anything to do with change over, maybe it does, but breakfast in the high school is very minimal. And I don't know if there's a way around that when you have Casey's. You know. If you have the option to spend money,
A lot of Rebel Nutrition drinks walk in the door in the morning.
yeah.
Yeah. So is that that breakfast, is that a requirement? Is that you have to serve that? And if nobody, you say it's.
Yes, yeah, you have to serve
You have to
it.
serve it. Yeah. It's kind of hard to figure out that quantity. Always.
Yeah, one thing that I think we'll have to look at is serving breakfast only on one side. So the high school kids, if they want to, they go to the elementary side and pick it up and
There you
bring it
go.
back. It's not that far, but that was one thing I said, no, we have to start with it over here.
COVID and everything, breakfast was free, wasn't
It was it, yeah.
Until-
Year.
it? All up till this is the
This
first
year,
year, right?
yeah.
First year back to paying.
So that might be.
Well, if a Rebel drink is, or not, whatever is, Casey's is gonna cost you $6. I bet the school, that breakfast at school ain't that much. is it?
No,
That's $1.
less than 3.
Yeah.
I don't think that means anything, right? They have to, it means nothing.
Means, yeah.
Yeah.
It's more than $6 at Casey's.
Yeah.
I don't think money is,
I'm not good.
no.
Just go down and buy a $10 tea and
You bet, well, whatever, let us know.
all right, I'm done. Wow, I'm moving through that.
Well, about your CBA update, CBA.
Oh, yes, yeah. We did have a meeting yesterday on our projects. Everything's going well. The doors, I think, were delivered to Sioux City today. We're kind of waiting for the football schedule to see where we are with, our last home game, whether it's this week or next week, because they will not start that process until we're done putting in doors, because they, you know, a lot of sidings, changes. They've got everything, ready to go to get that part completed. And they've really made great gains on the softball, baseball. And each time I've been in it, I've been more interested. And,
What do you do to host like playoff games? You know.
Well, if we're a neutral site, if, I mean,
You
the
got a
state
bid for
would,
that? Or?
no, the state for football, the state would reach out to us, say, you're the middle between whoever and whoever.
Right.
But like Cass always puts in for district wrestling, you know, all
Yeah,
those
right,
other
yeah.
track.
But,
track. you know.
but football's different.
Football, it's usually,
The highest seeded
yeah,
team,
gets the home.
like a district, the first two place teams in the district will host, and then they will host a third and fourth place team from another district. And the state regulates kind of who they pair up, and they try to,
But
they're less and less taking into consideration the travel time. They used to, nobody was gonna travel more than this, but now they're saying, we're gonna try to pair it up as best we can, so that a little bit overall seated.
yeah. So the punch list on that football field, when's that after these doors?
They've done some items, with some of the contractors, but the majority will be done coming up here in a couple of weeks. I mean, depending on when they get to do the doors and stuff.
Right.
I mean, for what it's worth, we're not gonna play a game night at home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The kids,
I hadn't heard the last.
the kids have overwhelmed, the kids have voted that they do not want to play a ninth game.
So then they'll get started on those next week.
Good.
And then this update for Campus One, security running into the session, that's what we just talked about. Project.
Actually, we talked about 1 and, 2 is the new bond.
That's with us.
So the citizens group met, last night, and they'll be meeting in the, next week as well. And I'll get those dates out to you when they meet again, and they've got a good action plan of getting things out there, the route that they want to get the people that are really interested in the project, getting them to booth. So that's been going on too.
Okay.
Ready for the action items?
Yeah.
Okay, board policy. These are the ones that IASB said we need to update, that they put out to all school districts. Changes in law, changes in code, all that puts together, and these are the draft policies. You've been able to look at them. It's been a few weeks since I put them on there. So they've been on there, approved the first reading tonight, and you've got more than 4 weeks before the second reading next month. And they can be official then.
Okay.
Make a motion to approve the first reading of the presented policy.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the first reading of the presented policies. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Okay. Consideration of contracts. Okay,
I don't see it.
I don't either.
There,
Okay. I don't either. Let's see what that is.
you see the resignation?
I see the resignations.
Okay. Mary Dick, Era, Forrest.
I don't see.
Oh, yeah.
Left hand side.
I got it.
Yeah, hit that arrow.
I see it.
There it is.
Okay. I wait for it to come up here.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay.
I've
Yeah.
never seen it
Yeah,
do that.
okay. Yeah, I know when you first got it. Okay, so what's MD?
Mary Dick.
Sorry.
Okay, but her position,
Para.
okay. All right, do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the resignation right then.
We have a second? Second? We have a motion and second, to approve the resignation of Mary Dick. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Okay. That's all the resignations in for now?
Yep.
Okay. Motion to, okay, assistant basketball coach.
Yes.
Okay,
Hiring, we've had that advertised. Connor and Tenninger have been interested and worked on his endorsement, applied. They interviewed him and
okay.
good to want us to take over the position.
Here, you're on the interview.
Only applicant.
And we, okay, all right,
I'll make a motion to approve the hire of Connor Tenninger for junior high assistant boys basketball coach.
we have a second?
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second to approve Connor Tenninger, the junior high assistant boys basketball coach. All in favor, say aye. Opposed, motion carried. All righty, fundraisers.
Okay, we have the fundraiser that Amy and Brooke talked to us about earlier. That's number one. Number two is attached there for you, but it's after prom doing a K-6 Christmas movie night and fun and games and such. They did something like this in the past where parents gives them a free night to go Christmas shopping and the kids have an activity and the class raises money. So it was a little different before, so they did fill out a new one, but that's about all I know about it.
So after the kids, after prom, the high school kids are gonna watch
Watch the kids.
Watch the kids.
With a lot of parents.
Okay, here at the school,
Yeah, here it's.
okay?
Let me do this one.
Okay,
Quarterly.
okay, junior class after prom, is that the same as number two? Is that, I forget to discuss.
Yeah, that's number two.
And okay, elementary social committee.
I'll make a motion to approve the social committee fundraiser and the after prom K-6 Christmas movie night fundraiser.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the both fundraisers as read and discussed. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, proof of the First Amendment, we need to discuss that. First Amendment, West Area Educational Service Agreement.
Yeah, and you guys have approved this before. We need to approve it again. We have added some services, so then we have to do it again. We've got the information technology dashboard and then the Achieve dashboard. The Achieve one is for special ed, so it goes into the program that all the teachers use for special ed and allows us to monitor to make sure everything's getting done on a timely basis. There's a report that I gave Ashley that shows for the billing of other schools, we see exactly what our enrollment instead is per level. It's a really neat program. The information technology one is one the AEA is providing statewide. These are both statewide things. And we upload our scores into it and they provide us a lot of graphs and data that we can use with teachers and bring to the board. So
This is obviously something we've already had. This that we're approving now.
yeah, we did the information technology one last year, but we didn't have the contract like this. And so for some reason, it didn't carry over. And so they asked after we had already the contract done.
The cost of this?
Yeah, there's a cost to each of them. We use our
So it's
AEA
the
funds.
teachers use it. These are something that the teachers use?
Yes, yeah, both of them. We'll be using it with teachers and like our special ed director will use the Achieve one.
Okay. I'll make everybody good with it.
Well, what's that cost a year and where's that money come from? I don't see any numbers there.
Our leftover AEA funds will pay for it. The Achieve was, we had a minimum amount that it costs, it was under $1,000.
Okay, it's not.
922.
Oh,
922.
okay, thank you. I just want to know.
Is it on the contract?
Yes.
Okay.
What was the other one?
922.
Oh, it's
Oh, they're both 922.
probably right here.
Okay, so
Probably right here.
That's 1844.
that's under 1,000.
Okay, great. All right. We have a motion and.
I'll make a motion to approve the First Amendment to the Northwest AEA Service Agreement.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the First Amendment of the Northwestern Area Educational Service Agreement. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. The allowable gross and supplement supplemental aid.
Yes, each October, November, depending on when the school district does it, they take a look at their negative special education balance and bring it to the board. This allows us to get allowable growth for it, so we already spent the dollars for this. This is giving us authority this year on top of that, because we lose the authority last year when we spent it. Now we're getting the authority back, so.
Does that, for special education, does that cover transportation?
Of those students, yeah. Not on buses, but if it's a special needs route, yes,
That's all covered under.
that,
So this is this money we spent on that then?
yeah,
And then you,
last year.
and then what about, that's gonna be paid back then, or what would you say about that?
We get the allowable growth.
Allowable growth.
Yeah, so on our credit card balance,
Okay.
we get that amount back,
I see.
so we're not negative. Because
From the state.
the state realizes you cannot budget perfect for special ed. When you get 3 level 3 kids and one goes to a special school at the beginning of school, you just pay for it. You don't get the option to say no.
Thank
Yeah.
you for that explanation already. But wait, I guess we need a motion to approve that. If there's no more discussion.
I'll make a motion to approve the allowable growth supplemental aid for FY 25 negative special education balance of $179,843.33.
I'll second that motion.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the allowable growth and supplement aid for 2025 for a special educational balance of $179,843.33 as presented. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Okay. Bid for the heat pumps.
Wakeboard's been doing this for us. And they do get us a really good cost on these heat pumps. We've got 4 more that we're taking care of. Trying to round out those.
How many do we have left?
That's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah. That's a Justin question, but
Well, it was like, he had a graph and I don't remember what it was. Yeah.
That'd be looking less.
we're getting down there. I can't remember.
You know where these 4 are going? You know where these 4 are going?
160, 209, 210, and the hallway.
That's the
So 160 is over here.
classrooms anyway.
Yeah.
You know, and we're at that point too. I don't think this one has a newer one, but like, I think it was the last one. So 3 of them replaced original ones, and then one of them replaced one that had been purchased, that, only lasted 7 years instead of what these things are doing, 30 some years.
Yeah, well, sounds like that's what we need to do.
I'll make a motion to approve the bid from Lakeport Heating and Cooling, 4 units for $44,800.
I'll second.
Here, a motion to accept the bid from Lakeport Heating and Cooling for 4 units, $44,800. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Okay, we need to discuss the dishwasher exhaust project.
Okay. I wish I was better at knowing all about the ins and outs of this. Our dishwasher exhaust system was underbuilt from the get-go. So there's so much steam that we are getting mold and everything and have. The recycling of the air in the room is supposed to be every 90 seconds. All the air has been recycled in the room. And we currently run almost to 10 minutes. So not enough. they run it, well, they get done with dishwashing, let's say 1:30. They don't turn off the fan now until 4:30. Just to get it all out. So this would, do the job to be able to get that moisture out of there, suck the steam out. There are different things with how, the inspectors that come in, we have the old style, they're requiring the new styles. This will have the new hinges. I don't know if you remember
And
any.
the hood on top is all rotted away, so it's gotta be.
Oh, plus the ceiling, it's a drop ceiling in there too, so all those tiles have gotta be
Yeah.
saturated or.
Yeah.
See, that's not included. What's that, the ceiling tile?
So have they looked at this then, to know that this is the right
Yeah,
fan and CFM,
Yeah.
somebody's look, you know what, that's the right
Yeah.
CFM we need and
I think Brendan actually came out when the inspector was here.
Yeah,
And-
that's right.
well, I'm not done what Brendan can do,
No,
I just wanna
no,
make sure
no,
it's been
yeah,
engineered,
yeah.
or so, not so much
Yeah.
engineered that what we put in, we'll suck that out to do it.
Yeah,
Yep.
so he was here with the inspector.
Okay, great.
And that's obviously 1 cent.
Okay, and, the electrical's in there and the whole 9 yards. To wire it up and do all that, yeah.
I'll make a motion to approve the bid from Lakeport Heating and Cooling for the dishwasher exhaust project for $22,800.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion, to approve Lakeport Heating and Cooling Dishwasher Exhaust Project for 22,800. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, motion carried. All right. I'd like to, before we adjourn on the people that are running for, is that list still the 4 we had? Can I ask that at this point? The 4 that was
The
running?
5.
There was 5 of them.
6.
And that's still, as far as everybody knows, that's still the same?
Still the same, yeah, no one, they would have had to back out
Okay.
in a certain time fashion, with Ashley, no one did.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good, okay. All right, now we got a motion to adjourn. But there's no more business to discuss. We have a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Okay, we have a motion, we have a second.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second to adjourn. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried, meeting adjourned at 7:54. Recommend, committee. Actually, 7:54.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Let me know if you need anything. And. Good luck. You get that.
Oh,
MD.
oh, yeah, oh, well, I know, I seen that when I seen that before,